climate change, and we are looking at the actions that me and you need to take in order to ensure that we keep our environment safe. When we say climate change, what we're talking about is the changes that we see within our weather condition. For the past 2 decades, there have been a tremendous change with respect to the climatic condition. And there is no way you're going to talk about climate change that you're not going to look at global warming, because one leads to the other. But you know, one thing we need to appreciate is that each and every one of us, we know the problems. We talk about the problem. But the only thing that we don't do is the solution to the problem. That is why United Nations is bringing that word, action, into it this time around. What am I going to do? What are you going to do to ensure that we reduce the effect of climate change in the world at large? We need to ask ourselves, during the days of our fathers, were they experiencing such? No. And primarily, climate change is more of heating up of the Earth's surface. And why is it that the Earth is becoming hotter and hotter? Now you find out you're trying to get fan, AC and all that, because the weather is changing gradually. And for every reaction, for every action there is a reaction. And that is what we are seeing right now. But those things don't just happen. It's as a result of my action and your action. Basically today, some of the things that we think are luxury are part of the things that are contributing to global warming, eventually bringing about climatic change. The season now, it is not as before that you can easily tell somebody rainy season is going to be this, dry season is going to be this. But you started seeing distortions. The rain will come and it's like, by this time, rainy season should have come to an end, and it's beyond. And the rate of flooding, I mean, we all know this period never comes around and start announcing to people, if you are living in low area, you need to come off the place. Why? Because there's going to be extreme flooding. Why? Because of my action and your action. What brings about this is because more of our energy, source of our energy today as humans is from fossil fuel. What is that? Basically more of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon, looking at the chemical composition, hydrogen, carbon. Now, when me and you do what? Burn this fossil fuel, we are going to release carbon into the atmosphere. And oxygen is there, free in the atmosphere. It combines with this carbon and gives us carbon dioxide. And these are some of the gases of the greenhouse that do what? Absorb this heat. And the next thing they do is they start releasing it randomly, reflecting on the surface of the earth. And by statistics and by research, it's been discovered that between, I think, 1968 to now, the rate at which the temperature of the earth has increased, it has increased at a percentage of 0.74 centigrade. You might look at it as very small, but that is not small. And they are saying that the trend, the way we are going, it's going to go beyond that. And the resultant effect is that there's going to be more heat. And because of this heat that we throw into the environment, you look at the world as it is, the Earth. You have the North Pole and the South Pole. That's the coolest area of the world. Now you have icebergs and you have glaciers. When this heat comes, what do? They begin to melt those things. And when they melt them, they become water, isn't it? And they flow into the sea. Then the sea level begin to rise. And as it's rising, you know, you have rivers and all that. It flows into that area. So people that were living in those areas,